drilling cover crop with oats right now. So far everything's going good. Gonna pick up here at the end, go around a couple feet, turn around. Come up through here. We'll pick a spot and run straight down there. Right there. Drop that back down. Just a little bit in the ground. Let's pick up truck at that end and just stay straight for that. It's not rough enough. We're cruising 4.5 miles an hour. It's nice and slow. Adrian's over there. Cruising about 7 to 8. Running the 130.06 on a speed disc that we rented. Also rented this drill from the county. I think they rent it out to promote no-till, if I understand it right. But we're not no-tilling, as you can see here. How's my line with it? Tire tracks back there are pretty straight. That's my goal. Get a nice straight line to start with, then stick with it. Smooth it here. Bump up another gear. Keep it going. I got the nice cab with the AC and everything. Adrian, not so much. Right here, that speed disc does a really good job for the most part. Like over there, you can see it flattened everything pretty well after one pass. Over here, over the stones, I'll slow down a bit because I don't want to ruin the drill. But over here in the stony area, this limestone ridge, it didn't do as good because of, well, yeah, it just doesn't hit it as good. Around here at the end. We might need 2 hands for this, we'll see. RPM down, pick the drill up. Get back on our line. Right about there. These tire tracks make it a lot easier to find where my line is. And I can see, you can kind of see there where the drill already went. There we're about perfect distance. Now sometimes I'll be overlapping, sometimes not. But right there I'm overlapping one row. That probably should get a little bit better. Drill could go down a little bit on that side there. The other side's plenty deep. Overlapping there, so turn to the right a little bit. And there we go. That's better. Just sit here. Shift up. Cruise about 5 miles an hour. My lines ain't really straight up here. My goal is to have that tire there on the right, to have traction all the time. And this drill is running it plenty deep for what we're doing. We're running cover crop with oats. 4 forage oats, and we'll mow it once it's done. once it's grown up, we're ready for it, and we'll use it to feed the cattle. Thanks, Dad. Drop back down. And here at the end, go pretty much all the way into the grass. Drill up. Find my line here. Right there. You can barely see that one tire track. Come back to here. Oversteer a little bit. Perfect. Drop the drill back down. There we go. And run it. Throttle up, on. Cruise control, you could say. Hand throttle. Where it's not too bumpy, you can shift up, go 5.5 miles an hour. That's fast enough for this. Just easing along. The other fields on the other farm there, see right there, that bare spot of dirt. Planted that last night, so that's looking good. Then, see those farm buildings there? That's not ours. But, yeah. Just got this field to do yet. Only have to drill for a couple more hours. Down a little bit. This from about there and up to the lane up there was Adrian hauled manure on that, so that has some fertilization. You can see a little bit of the manure down where we are now already, where the disc didn't do quite as good of a job disking it down. But yeah, otherwise the disc did a really nice job. High speed disc. Pretty much to the end. Find the next track. Right there. Drop the drill back down. Okay. Now we're doing it. Good, shift up. Yep. Gonna be over a stony patch here before long, right here. So I'm not gonna go all the way up. I'm about perfect distance from the other drill line. My goal is to have about 6-7 inches between my end disc blade and the drill line. It doesn't always happen, but right now we're about 4. Right now we're going right over it. Now we're about a foot away. There we're about 8 inches. It depends a lot with how both rows are. The one I'm on and the one on the left that I'm running. So far everything's going good. Hopefully it stays that way. Adrian's working on the long rows right now. I'm doing from the house to the road out there. Adrian's running from one end of the farm, that road, to the other end where we're land joining with another farmer. So he's got the long rows. Once you get done with this small section there, see kind of it ends there. around the buildings. Then I'll be on the long rows too. And then it's gonna be long straight stretches. For the most part straight anyway. Not sure if I'm gonna have to fill up or not. Once I'm doing this, I'll check it. Probably I'm gonna start getting lower by the time I get up to that edge, that corner. Once I'm done with the back and forth rows, very last, I'll go and do the headland passes. It's just how I've been taught, how we've always done it. This drill is sewing a little bit on the deep side for what we want to do here. So we're not running it down, pushing it down hard, just enough that the wheel gets traction and the discs push in the ground slightly. You start off straight, it looks a whole lot better by the end. It's bumpy here. Like up there, I was doing the edge of the field, and the rest of it does not look straight. This here, I did a pretty much straight shot across the field, aimed at that pickup truck there, and it actually turned out really nice so far. But we got a lot to do. Here again because of the stones. It's kind of bumpy here. Oh well. The long rows are at least twice, if not 3 times as far as long as these rows are that I'm working on here now. To the end. Got the drill. Find my line. If I'd have a wider drill where this tractor would turn sharper, I'd probably turn around at each end and not drive in circles like I am. But this works really good with this drill because of its narrowness and how bad the turn radius is on this tractor for this drill. Overall, the turn radius on this tractor isn't too bad, considering it's a 4-wheel drive from the 90s. But it's definitely not going to compete with a 2-wheel drive tractor that's smaller. Some spots, like right here, could have been gone again with the field speed disc. That should be okay. Here, in a little bit, let's hop out and check how everything's going. Make sure it's all going good. So later this fall, the plan is to mow everything. So that's going to take quite a bit of time to mow. Everything out of gear. Alright. Stay out of gear. This first gear has been causing some problems lately where it just wants to stay in gear. So, check all these seat boxes. Looks good. Make sure there's no plugs. If there are, we'll unplug them. Looks good. Good. trash in the hole. There we go. That's good. Good. Got to do the front and the back. So that's all good. Oh, that one's got a thistle seed. Good. Good. And has a little bit of chaff in it. That one's good. That one's good. Good. Ooh, that one's got some straw on it. That's all good. Here we go, that all looks good. Come on this side. This one was causing some problems earlier, but that stopped plugging up now, so that's good. Those are both good. Front boxes, those look good from here. We were having these Packer wheels. I don't see any seeds. There's also a lot of trash. What really would be good, be right after we sow this, we could get a good hard rain. Make sure everything's in right and solid. These seed boxes all look good. We'll hop up, check how much seed we have. Take out the weed thistle seeds. Those slowly work their way to the top for the most part. Alright. That all looks good. That's oats that we planted and harvest out of a field from about there up to there. So some of these oats are being planted right back where it was grown. That looks good. I don't remember what all is in here, but I'm thinking there's a few things. I'm thinking it might be clover and maybe a ryegrass. I don't remember for sure. But this is seed that we would have bought here not long ago. Adrian's up there running. I'll take care of these seeds. About the best way that I figured out how to get rid of burdock, which is those things that cling onto you, seeds, is what I'm gonna do now. Just throw them on the lane. Wherever they went, I can't even see them. There. Throw them right there. They can't grow here. And you can take care of it pretty quickly. And for the most part, nothing really grows beside the lane either like that. So everything's pretty good. Hop back in, keep going. Temperature and fuel are doing good on the tractor too. So that's good. And we are right at 4,600 hours on this tractor. I did not realize that. Come on, focus. There you go. There you can see it. 4,600 hours even. Oh, 4,600 hours even with a 1/10 of an hour or whatever that is. Alright. Swing back out. Out of gear. Let's keep going. Everything's looking good so far. Adrian is out on the other side of the field lane. They took the fence down, so our goal is to have everything, do everything one time, taking that fence down, so we don't have to worry about it again. Take it down, him disc across it, I'll plant across, and we'll put it back up. That's the goal. Here at the end again. Slow down, lift the drill, and repeat. Find my line, and shoot out through there. There we go. Drop the drill. Good. Speed up the hand throttle. That's basically a cruise control, making that I can just sit here with my hand and feet doing nothing. My hand's just steering, that's it. The rest kind of sticks to itself. I'll drop that drill. Actually, that's actually planting about perfectly how we want it, depth-wise right now. And the wheel has traction. And I'm overlapping like crazy right there. Fix that and turn to the left a little bit. Good to go. The drill that we're running is a Haybuster 107C. I do not know much about these drills, other than it would be nice if they'd be a little bit heavier to push the blades down in the ground. Their blades are like a center on the center between the wheels, front and back wheels, and they sometimes, if you have hard ground, they don't like to go down very much. Like if you're reseeding a hayfield, you'll have one back wheel off the ground. And there's already weights on the seeder, but yeah, it just doesn't like going down very much. And these blades, I think, are starting to get wore out the way they look. So we'll see how long it is till they put new blades on it. Everything's going good. From what it sounded like, the heating people were down at the Criswell house. We're on a house that we're remodeling right now, and that's down on the other farm. Those were there today. I don't know how much work they got done. I think it's them anyways. And yesterday they got the AC, the outside AC unit piece out. That's set up. The heater is hooked up. I think they had a bunch of duct work to run yet. I'm not entirely sure what all. That house is getting a complete new heating and AC. Hopefully I didn't make a skipper there. But everything's running good so far. Yeah. Kind of stony here, right on top of the stones. So as we get down there, it's not as bad. Then right up at the brink of that hill-ish, right in there, from there to there, there's some gnarly big rocks. Some that stick up out of the ground that you just do not want to hit with equipment. At least not fast. Stay on the line here. This is where it'd be really nice to have GPS and just sit back and let the wheel do all the turning, but we're not that technologically advanced yet. That's like $7,000 if I understand it right, but one setup in a tractor for us, that doesn't make sense. We can use the old-fashioned auto steer. hands, look straight ahead. Out of the rocks again, let's speed up. Bump the RPMs up a little bit. Perfect. Running good. So far everything's going good. Hopefully it stays that way. Stay over. There's Adrian again. He's moving pretty good. That tractor looks hilarious without a stack on. Last night the stack broke off for Adrian. Part of the muffler broke. Now the stack's just off. He can still run it good. Except he might not have his one door open all the way. Not entirely sure what his plan is. He can have his right door open, but his left door would, the exhaust would go right in there. So I think he has that shut. So the heat doesn't get too bad in there. He has really good airflow in that cab most of the time anyway. Especially when the wind's blowing towards the front of the cab. Or like this way. Then it'd be really good. But it is. I'm not sure if it is right now or not. But otherwise he has decent airflow. He has the back window out. He found something. Not sure what. He stopped. Picked up. Backing up. Don't know what's up with that. Maybe he's just getting speed to start again. The gear he's running in, he almost has to get some speed to get it even running properly. So it has enough power to keep disc low. Has enough power to have the disc low enough to do a good job, basically. Everything's going good so far. Boy, every time I look back for a while, I get off my line. Made a little bit of a skipper there, but not much. Here we should be about perfect. Is where we want to be. As far as how far we are from the other drill's path. Getting to the end here again. State workers are across the road. Getting ready to go home. I got a few more hours of work before I can sit down and relax. Even if I didn't, and if I wouldn't have a few more hours of work, like if I'd work till supper and be done, I'd probably go down to the big yard, help one of my buddies work on his truck. Putting an LS in a 1987 GMC, if I remember that year right. It's like, I don't remember what the official model is, but it's a smaller pickup truck. That year. So, and the LS is out of a 2001 or so, 2500 gas, 6-liter engine. Switched it all over to mechanical, so there's like no electronics on that engine anymore. It's got a distributor instead of whatever other electronic system would have been. So that's good. That'll make it a lot easier to put back in. It's gonna need like his 12-volt pump and alternator, battery, other whatever stuff he's running in the cab too, and then whatever he needs for his distributor. That's all the electronics he'll need. He won't have a bunch of sensors like it did before, so it'll be more reliable. And that's part of the point. From what I understand, it wasn't very cheap to switch it over to that either. But hey, it's more reliable and it fits the truck better. The old 1987, if I remember right, it's an 87. Getting close to the other end, other side. One more pass there, and that'll be good. Got a lot more to do. What's really going to take long is those end rows. Or, well, not just the end rows, but long straight stretches. You'll just sit there, and sit there. Then you finally get to the end, turn around, repeat multiple times. This is kind of a small drill. About 9.5, 10 feet wide, not entirely sure. Probably 10. Consider 10 feet. There was a big rock. Right there at the end. Right there at the edge. We'll get that. Yep, the tractor's out of gear. Normally I wouldn't really care about these too much, but we're going to be running the disc bind, and that thing loves hitting rocks, especially when they can really damage equipment. Just throw it up in here. Okay, then we'll unload it, or we get a good place to unload it, and then we'll unload it. Oh, looks like I must have engaged my forward drive and diff. There we go. Don't need those. Not pulling very hard with this drill. And not fast. Go again. Set this up to be about 5 miles an hour. There. There's my speed, approximately. My steering wheel doesn't get in the way. 4.9 miles an hour right now. 4.8, 4.9, 5. There we go. Perfect. 5 miles an hour at 10 feet wide. So in 1 hour I drive 1 mile. 5 miles. 1 hour I drive 5 miles. That's running good. I really do like this AC in this cab. It's actually pretty good AC. I don't have to have it running at 3 all the time. I just got in so there's nice warm air in here. Turn the AC up to 3, let it run for a while. And then I'll turn it back to 2. Coming up here to the end again. Pull, so we want to turn a little bit extra early. That's alright, we'll get like 3 passes of headland passes here. Then right about... Where is it? Oh, went past already. That came sooner than I figured. Right there. That's where I need to go down. Kind of see the two lines here. This is this side and it's that side. It's not a full pass, but I'm gonna have to run it anyway, or we're gonna have a weird skipper that's gonna be in the way. Gonna be annoying. There we go. So far, everything's going good. Got a mirror. See behind me. That's nice. This straw didn't work down right for age the way it looks. Probably because of the stones. That makes a nice mat. Here, this is probably about the widest point of this grill where it goes across. And we're still not even in a full pass. That's another place where the GPS auto steer stuff be really handy, or a lot nicer, I think, where it could tell you exactly where to go make a line across the field. And it'd be straight. It'd look a lot nicer too. There goes Adrian. Cruising pretty good. Might have to stop seeding here before too long. Go do chores. But we'll hop out and check here at this end. Then I think I'm going to end the live. My arm's getting kind of tired of holding the phone. Alright, here we go. Spark brake. Alright, let's go check it. And while we're going to stop here, we're going to grab this rock, set it up against this tree. There we go. That's taken care of. Everything's looking good. All those seed boxes look good from what I can tell. I don't hear any plugs so far. Check this up here. Boats look good. Okay, I guess I gotta open this side. That looks pretty good too. This has a grass box. We don't have anything in there. So, I'm up there, a little bit here, to the lane is done, so that's really nice. About here. Yeah. No. Yeah. From here to the lane's done. Took about 45 minutes. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come up here to the corner, run out, make everything pretty well straight. Then it's on to the long rows. Those will be fun. Alright, let's get at it. Gear. I'm going to go around and come back here through the garden. That's all off for the summer now, so I can drive through that. And I'm gonna come here to the edge, make a straight shot out there, so everything's nice and straight to work with. Steer bit right about there. Perfect. Now come over here, drop it. There we go. Run it out there. Oh boy, I need to stay straight. A straight shot will aim right for the center of that shed. Good old-fashioned auto steer. Looks like Adrian's got about one more pass for his circle thing that he had going. Then he's got a little bit more of the field to do. Then he'll be done. So far, everything's good. This cover crop that we're going to be making hay off of, we're probably going to wrap and put into either a tube or single bale. We'll see how much it yields. If it yields well, it'll be in a tube. If it only yields like 5 bale, then we'll put a single wrap, make them look like marshmallows. We have a bunch of those this year already. So, we have tube caps, I guess you could call them, where you just use them as the end of the tube. That's just really nice to have when you need it, when you're making a tube. And it looks like Adrian's got a couple more passes up there, out here. And everything's going good for him, as far as I know. Well, thanks for watching. Guess this is going to be the end. See ya.